Hi, welcome to Books with Lexi. I'm so excited to play April's round of Escape the TBR. This is my TBR game where I am trying to escape a haunted house. There are different rooms with different colors, which means different genres, and then there's a ton of prompts. So I'm going to play the game and then at the end talk to you about any required reads that might not have fit into the game. But before we start, I do want to mention that I am co-hosting a super cool readathon in April. This is called Realmathon and it is hosted by Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy. There are 4 different teams for this. I am co-hosting Team Sanctum with Riley Marie, and our team reads horror, thriller, and mystery. You can read any genre throughout the month. We get bonus points. So I'd love for you to join in for Realmathon and especially join Team Sanctum. I'm also participating in Old School April hosted by Kelsey from Slime and Slashers. All information for both readathons will be linked in the description, so please check them out. So let's get into the game. I feel like I have taken this path before, but because of Realmathon and Old School April, I am going to be starting, actually I will go the opposite way I went last time. I will be starting in the yellow free genre in the corner, then to thriller right here, then to the other free genre, then to thriller, then horror, then mystery. They all work for my team for Realmathon and also a lot for Old School April. We know that's not how it's going to go, but I figured I'm going to be reading a lot in April, so I might as well go through a bunch of rooms this time. Roll 1. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Door is unlocked. 8, 9, 10. So a thriller that Patreon picks. So because that is the Patreon pick from my newly named potato pot, the genre will not matter. I'm kind of scared of this. I'm scared. Like really scared. There's some things in here that I don't know if I want to read ever. But especially not in April. I am trying to get as many horror, thriller, mystery on this TBR as possible. This is the first time I am going to be getting a pick from my potato pot, my Patreon jar. My Patreon is potato like fry theme, so that's why it's randomly called potato pot. Anyway. The Passengers by John Mars. Ignore my terrible handwriting, but this was Deb's pick. This works so well. So well. So The Passengers is my first pick, and I also will not be able to remove this because it was my Patreon pick. Roll 2. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have to pull to go through the door because of the doubles. 9, 10, 11. Any genre that is in first person. Roll number 2 is any genre I want, and it has to be in first person. So for this, I'm going with The 7 Visitations of Sydney Burgess. This is a terrifying tale of possession with a sinister twist. If you hear crinkling paper, it's Winston. This is going scarily well. Roll 3. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Door is unlocked. 7, 8. A thriller. Out of my comfort zone. Hello, Nova. Roll 3 is a thriller. Winston's having a great time. A thriller outside of my comfort zone, and for that, I'm going with The Perfect Nanny by Layla Slimani. This is out of my comfort zone because it is marked as a contemporary thriller, and usually that means it's a little slower paced and not exactly what I personally want in thrillers. And it seems to be a little more on the domestic side, which I also don't usually love. Roll 4. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A thriller. picked with a random number generator. Next is a thriller picked by a random number generator. So I put in 1 through 100 because that is roughly the amount of books I own, and I ended up with 25, and that got me My Sweet Girl by Amanda Giatissa. I'm so excited for this one. I read her newest book when it came out last year, and I absolutely loved it, so I have high hopes for this one. Roll 5, 11, 1. Oh no. Of course. Door is locked. Remove 1 book from TBR. Time to remove a book. I would love to know what you think I'm going to remove. This was a tough decision for me, but I ended up going with My Sweet Girl by Amanda Giatissa only because this one is a lot longer and I don't have a video plan for this right now. But I am sad about this. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 7. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Door is unlocked. I was kind of hoping it was locked. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, wait, actually this works really well because there's a door here. Okay, so a mystery. That is backlist. Next, I have a backlist mystery, and this one is going to be a lot of a wild card. This one is a sci-fi mystery. Honestly, I'm not sure if this author has come out with things since this, but it came out in 2019, so I'm counting it as backlist. And this is The Municipalists by Seth Fried. This is following a human and an AI going on an adventure to save the great American city of Metropolis. I'm kind of scared, but also I own it, so I am looking forward to this. Roll 6, 13, 1, 2, 3. Door is locked. Okay, time to remove another book. Once again, this was a very difficult decision. I picked some of these books because I have videos planned for them. I picked some of them this month specifically because they were shorter and I'm trying to get more points for readathons. But the one I ended up removing is The Perfect Nanny by Layla Slimani. I don't have a video planned for this, and just like looking at points for Realmathon and Old School April, this is the one I decided to remove. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doors unlocked. 10, 11, 12, 13. A thriller. That is a novella. Next is a thriller that is a novella, and this one was difficult for me until I remembered that I need to finish the Arrangement series by Kirsten Modulin, so I have The Atonement. I gave the first book in this series 5 stars, and I think I gave the second one 4, so I'm excited to wrap up this series and get to this book. Roll 7. Oh, I have doubles. Cool. Okay. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Horror from Scribd. Roll number 7 is a horror book that I will read from Scribd. So with this, I'm going with Fantasticland. This one is on my 12 books from 12 friends list. This is an amusement park horror thriller, and it looks very interesting. Roll 8. Didn't I just get that? Well, anyway. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, I was so close. Okay, horror. That is the oldest one that I own. Next is horror. That is the oldest one on my physical TBR. And for that, I have The Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris. I bought this so long ago, probably when I was in high school or early college, and it has been sitting on my shelves forever. So even though I'm scared of this, I am actually really excited. Roll 9. 10, but I have to start with this one. Doors unlocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mystery that a friend gave 5 stars. Next is a mystery that a friend gave 5 stars. This one is a little bit of a stretch, but I asked said friend if it counted, and she said it did. So I have The Lost Village by Camilla Sten. Ignore my sticker. This is following a documentary crew investigating an old town. Roll 10. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Door is locked. Remove 2 books from TBR.
Honestly, this month, I don't want to be removing these books. I'm picking all of them for very specific reasons, so it's frustrating to have to get rid of them. So I am going to be removing the Silence of the Lambs. I do want to get to this soon, but I've put it off for this long, so why not put it off a little longer? I am also going to be removing The Atonement by Kirsten Modulin. This is one that I definitely want to get to, but I am vlogging a lot in April, and I just don't usually like to put series in vlogs. So that's why this one is leaving.
I think my new plan is to go here and then there. If that doesn't work, hopefully I can get into the thriller room. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mystery with my favorite trope.
Next is a mystery with my favorite trope, and I think I put this on my TBR on my first one in December for the thriller genre, but the same prompt. This is the 22 Murders of Madison May. My favorite trope being time travel thrillers that play with time.
Okay. 13, 1. Door is locked. Remove 1 book from TBR.
Okay, this one I'm kind of sad about, but my main reason for removing books is I don't have vlogs planned. So I'm going to be removing The Municipalists, but I might try to get to this one anyway because it's short.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Door is locked.
The other one I will be removing is The 22 Murders of Madison May, honestly, for the same reason.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Door is unlocked. 12, 13. So a free genre with dual timelines.
Next, I have a book in any genre with dual timelines, and for this I have The Future of Another Timeline by Annalee Newitt. This is a sci-fi thriller that is set in 1992 and 2022 and deals with time travel.
Okay, doubles aren't helpful right now, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Free genre. That is an ebook.
Next is whatever genre I want, but it has to be an ebook. And for this, I have Head Like a Hole. This, I'm obsessed with the cover. I found it because of the cover, and it is actually Amy Noel Reed's book club pick for April, and it works really well for old school April, so I wanted to make sure I got this on my TBR.
April 13, but honestly, I don't know. Ah! Oh no. I really think I was here. That would make sense. I'm so sorry if that is incorrect, but I don't want to turn this off and mess up the angle. 13, obviously cursed. Okay, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god. Door's locked.
Just kidding. I'm gonna remove Head Like a Hole only because I don't like being restricted to reading with an ebook, but I still think I'm gonna try to get to this one.
8, 9, 10. Free genre from Libro.fm.
Roll 13, any genre from Libro.fm, and for this I'm going to be reading When the Reckoning Comes by Latanya McQueen. I've had this on Libro for a really long time, so I wanted to pick something short if possible, and I wanted to pick something in my Realmathon genre, so this was the perfect choice.
Okay, cool. I did get doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my god. Okay. A thriller that is an audiobook.
And then a thriller that I read with an audiobook. And I am going to be reading Pines by Blake Crouch. This is a mystery thriller. I will be reading this with the audiobook. I obviously own this copy. This will be a reread for me, but this is one of my favorite series. So this was just re-released and the audiobook came out, so I want to experience this book that way.
Okay. Can I escape this time? Thank goodness.
Oh, that was a lot. Okay. I'm overwhelmed by everything. I had 14 rolls. I removed 7 books, so I do have 7 books on my TBR. This was an absolute roller coaster, but I do have another book that I need to talk about that did not make it on here, and that is X's and O's by Amy Leah. This is the Pyramid Book Club pick for April. It does not fit the vibe of anything else, but maybe it'll be nice to break up some of these darker reads in the month. We will be having reading sprints and the live show as usual, so all information for that will be in the description. And then I know I took it off, and I know I said I probably will still read it, but I do want to try to get to Head Like a Hole for Amy's book club. So I officially have 7 books from my TBR game, plus 1 for sure for my book club, and then another hopefully for Amy's book club. So that is 9. I have a ridiculous amount of vlog plans, like a whole lot. I'm going to be doing a lot of themed horror and thriller content in April just because I'm really excited about Realmathon. All information for Realmathon will be linked in the description. Please join us and join Team Sanctum. Also, don't forget to check out Kelsey's readathon either. It's going to be a lot of fun, so information for that will be linked as well. If you're looking to find me elsewhere on the internet, I have links in the description, including my Bookstagram, my Storygraph, and my Patreon. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these books and what you thought and what you are most looking forward to in April. Also, let me know if you are participating in Realmathon or Old School April. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!